Hello Aquarius, we are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. This is for the sun, moon and rising sign of Aquarius. And beautiful Aquarius, this is for your 2025 integration. Happy New Year. Happy 2025 Aquarius. May you have a most blessed, beautiful, abundant, wishes fulfilled year. May it be just magical and brilliant and bright and destined. Okay, let us receive your integration. Ravatir talavakash, rieshkatu rata lavekati, rivilavata rakayash. Raya veria turotalo, ria viria kia turotalove. Via ravalavate. Okay, Aquarius, we have received your information. Now it's time for integration. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out, deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, valavarashkiatura viegesh. Deep breath out, viliatur talavaravish. Deep breath in, viriakoshkalatura valavir. Deep breath out, kiviashkiatura talaver. Deep breath in, kiviashkiatura talaviravir. And a deep breath out, kiviashkiatura talavarosh. Keep breathing at ease. Valave, valtosh. Valtosh valavare, valtovire kieshu, vaturo. Aquarius, rhythm. Your rhythm is changing. Someone had a very similar integration to you. One of our first integrations. Maybe Gemini. So if you have strong Gemini placing, you can maybe check that. We think you may be Gemini. I'm not sure. We are not. We can't recall now. So much has been coming through. But regardless, your rhythm is changing, and you are asked to adjust and to go with the flow, Aquarius. You are just beginning a new track, and it feels very aligned. This is the Aquarian era. This is the Aquarian realm. This is your realm. This is your era. This is your time. And for the longest time, you've been dancing to the Piscean energy. Okay. And the Piscean energy was a healing energy. It was to bring up all of the fears, insecurities, preventing you from being in your truth. Right, Aquarius? So Pisces, two fish. In the fish bowls are born of fear and insecurities, what the world had conditioned you into, your limitations. And you had to do the healing to see the illusion, see the fishbowl, break free of it, in order for you to now swim in the oceans of your source, the oceans of your shadow, the oceans of your light, freely, without fear, loving your shadow and your light into being. So Aquarius, your wishes being fulfilled, your Aquarian energies were in fishbowls, and you had to see the fishbowl so you can finally allow your Aquarian energies to now be in your truth. And so you were dancing to the rhythm of the Piscean frequency in order for you to see your fears. But now that has done, and you are still with the Piscean energy now in the awakened energies in the ocean, and now it's a complete ruk. It's not even a... It's not changing the music. It's not only changing the DJ. It's changing the venue. It's changing the location, changing the festival, changing the venue, changing the DJ's list, changing the main events, changing the headliners, changing the sponsors. Okay, it's completely changing everything. Completely, and having a very different energy and a very different rhythm and a very different frequency, because we're now in the Aquarian frequency, and so many planets have now shifted into the Aquarian energy too, and they're shifting into new energies. There's a whole shift. Okay, Neptune moving into Aries, and Neptune is Pisces. So instead of that Piscean energy being in the Piscean frequency in the water, is going into the fire. so that what you are now presenting is now in your truth, without the fear, without the insecurity. Pluto into Aquarius from Capricorn. From the mirror energy, the Capricorn of are you in your fear, creating the Ten of Swords? Now moving into Aquarius. From the Ten of Swords to your wish fulfillments, to your higher frequencies, to the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a whole shift. And so you, being the Aquarian frequencies, are anchoring in this new rhythm, this whole music. It's, if you can imagine all of the star signs, thank you Pisces, thank you Pisces set, the Pisces festivals, the Pisces healings. It was hectic in the beginning, and then at the end it was just celebration, because finally everybody had freed the Piscean energy from the enslavement of the fish bowls. Finally the Pisces energies, the Pisces party had moved into the deep oceans of source. It was lovely, and now the dance floor is now ascending up into the galactic star spaces of Aquarius. Everybody's shifting from the waters up to the stars, okay? And all the star signs are coming through up. So you guys are there, you all are there, setting up the tone, setting up the beat, and we're all coming up to see what Aquarius has in store. So what this means is, now that we've painted the scene, wish fulfillments, alignments, everything is working in your rhythm. So no longer against you, but in your rhythm. So Aquarius, when you came through onto Earth, great dreams, great ambition, great things you wanted to do, and great resistance. Now, great dreams, great ambition, great things you want to do, and absolute flow. Absolute flow, fluidity, working out, support, abundance, resources, encouragement, inspiration, motivation. It's like you are running a race and somebody's behind you, literally pushing you ahead, running behind you and giving. So you literally feel like you're not even running, you're just literally like, okay, and while somebody's just literally giving you all the energy to go. That's what it's feeling like in everything you do. You feel super supported this year. And it continues. It's not a transient, temporary, it is a permanent experience. But there seems to be a reset required, a recalibration, and a conscious want from you to begin again. Okay, so it might be a little bit frustrating because it feels like I'm beginning again. I feel like you've done so much work and now you have to start again. But the starting again is because now you're starting it in a completely different frequency, in your frequency. And as you start in your frequency, again, somebody's pushing you, it just goes super fast. What would take 5 years to accomplish, you're accomplishing it in a year. It's just like, whoa, okay. That was fast, that was quick. Everything that came to me, I hardly blinked and it's done. That's the energy we're receiving. But it does take a conscious willingness from you to begin again. And again, it doesn't mean that you're beginning from scratch. It's just, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Everything just changes a bit. You might be working on a project and feeling, actually, let's scrap this and start again. And your whole team is like, you wanna what? Yes, indeed. Let's start again. Or let's put this on hold and let's work on this rather. So however it goes, when you do that, the change is amazing. When you stay trying to complete something that's you've been pulling, it just doesn't work. Or if you're going to reboot it, reset it, revision it, rethink it, reshape it, reform it upon a new frequency, in a new way, a refreshing. A lot of you moving to new homes, new spaces, new careers, new jobs, new relationships. Even if it's not a new home, you might feel inspired to shift things around your house. Literally, as far as shifting the main bedroom, because some homes might have, bedrooms which are very similar in size, so it's not that one is smaller than the other, and both with all the rooms have the same amenities. They both have a bathroom, they have the cupboard, so it's literally one is in this space, one has a balcony, one has the pool, and one maybe it's at the back in the garden. All three have beautiful aspects. Maybe you've always had the main room at the balcony, and this year is like, actually we're going to be by the garden, or actually we're going to be by the pool. So now you're rearranging it. Kids, you have this room, we have your room, and so this whole resetting, and you just feel this shift happening. Maybe a whole repainting, a whole remodeling, even renovating, there's a renewal. And you are asked not to hesitate and not to doubt and question why this renewal is coming through. It feels rather synchronous. It feels rather natural. It's very interesting, this energy. It's a natural progression. So it doesn't feel like anybody's forcing you to change. It doesn't feel like anybody, or there's anything that's like, you have to move, or you have to. You just innately feel it's time. And the energies are saying, don't doubt that feeling. You're not having a midlife crisis. You're not panicking. You're not being desperate. Because as soon as you make that decision, it's changing, the resources come. As soon as you think, we're going to renovate the house. Let's take some money out of the savings to renovate the house. Money comes in to replace what you took out. It's like, here comes more money, and you can save again. So you've literally lost nothing in the savings. That's how it's going. Everything is supporting your renewal. Everything is supporting your renewal. You're resetting. It's a real rebirth. You're finally stepping into Earth in the energies that support you, the Aquarian frequencies that support you this year. And so you are asked to dive in anew with fresh new frequencies, fresh new ideas, a fresh new you. By the end of the year, you're going to be unrecognizable. Some of you, completely different dress sense, completely different. Some of you getting tattoos, a lot of you getting tattoos this year. It's interesting, we just saw hairstyles, piercings, and it's not, again, a new car, a new home. Again, it's not and people might be thinking, what's going on? Why aren't you saving? It's irresponsible. And no, none of those things are even in your frequency. It's not a midlife crisis. It's not and we keep bringing it in because we feel a lot of you are having these dynamic changes a bit later in your life, and you're thinking, oh no, I should be saving, I should be saving for retirement, and so saying, no, retiring for what? You're just beginning to live. And what you're about to come through is massive. It doesn't mean you don't need to leave your job. Some of you maybe are leaving your job, retiring, and yet as soon as you retire, something else comes in, which is amazing, and miraculously brings in more abundance for a tenth of the effort you had to do when you were working. Okay, it's a complete reset. It's a reboot. A whole new rhythm, a whole new frequency, a whole new vibration, awakening. And because it's the Aquarian vibration awakening in its fullness, you are awakening a whole new vibration within you, Aquarius. And you are supported. It brings in abundance. It brings in beautiful experiences. It brings in positive changes. It brings in beautiful experiences, manifestations, creativities. It brings in everything you're wanting. You're simply asked to trust the process. You are asked to go with the flow. You are asked to allow the new change, allow the resetting, allow the refreshing. You are asked to dive in deeply into the new and not to doubt, not to freak out, and not to freak out. Yeah, they're saying don't freak out, just enjoy, just allow, just be happy, just be positive, just go with the flow, go with the flow. The lessons you learned in Pisces to swim in the oceans, going with the flow, don't lose that. Keep going with the flow, because now you're having a whole 180 change, and the more you just allow and trust and go with the flow, you're going to find it very supportive and very healing for you. Okay, Aquarius, that is beautiful, and it feels very new, and trust. A lot of what you're wanting, your dreams, your abundance, your manifestations are coming through. It's just coming through in a very new way, in unexpected ways, in a very new frequency. We really can't explain what we are seeing and how it translates, but just know it's a complete renewal of your frequency and your energies, and it brings in very beautiful new results and a new sense of life, and your dreams really being birthed in a beautiful way. Within Divine Love, thank you so much for joining us. Aquarius, we will be uploading a Tarot and Oracle 2025 predictions on our Kemet.oracle page. And this isn't predictions as in to define and to limit and to know. It is we are seeing what's available and we're integrating in, we're calling it in for you to experience so that you can have everything and more this year. Thank you so much. We will see you soon. Take care.